like now the recent, the latest buffs that he got, of course, did bump it up a little bit. But I feel like a lot of teams and a lot of players are still also kind of, figuring out how to deal with Kayn. For example, Storm Spirits are insanely good against Kayn. Because for the same reason that it's good against an Legionnaire, you get free control while the enemy is Storm Spirited. You can do whatever you want because you're not taunted anymore because you cannot attack him. And actually, interesting. Oh, I thought they were gonna dual lane with the Pharaoh, but no, it's a solo Pharaoh top lane with it's Imboy and Pharaoh, of course. And it's gonna be a tri-lane bottom.
What?
No, I did not expect this. It's like new grounds being breached here by. Wait, is it?
I don't know. Is it? Yeah, no. You actually got me questioning. I mean, obviously we'll see eventually here, but
is it a tri-lane top maybe? A tri-lane Pharaoh? You never expect it.
That would be
not
silly.
Gonna do it. So the reason I think they're gonna tri-lane bottom is because Engineer has a Wind Whistle. Now, I got a comment.
Seen up here maybe by the ward.
Yeah, I got a comment from what you got that asked me if I could give some more insightful commentary about Wind Whistles, which of course naturally I am honor bound to oblige.
I feel like every cast it's brought up. It's like Wind Whistle's really good. It's like I understand it's a PSA. You guys really want to make a point of it for pub games as well. Like, yes, I will say it's worked on me.
At this point, it's a religion. So either you join Wind Whistleism. Okay, good. I'm happy to hear that. No, but they're tri-laning here. We see the Engineer rotating over, and Vindicator might be. Vindicator was very aggressively playing very aggressive there, but he had a ward up on the hill, so he saw the Engineer rotating over.
Yeah.
No, but what I was... C4s? Oh, that's a good silence, though.
Keg's a little too late. Yeah, you're right. The Vindicator kind of threw that off and prevented the kill from happening, so good play.
Yeah, so to come back to this, what I meant was that, like, they don't have 2 link items. If Engineer was going to dual lane, you would likely see both of the supports buying Orb Summons, because the items are just too efficient.
That makes sense, yeah. God, this Vindicator's so good at just... You're gonna try to do something? No. That's... We're gonna go ahead and stop that.
Yeah. They like, positioning is very important here for the Vindicator. And Force as well, of course. By extension. But, like, you cannot ever get dual stunned by the Hammerstorm stun. Or by the Engineer stun, for that matter. Because you're just going to die.
Now, kind of a minor thing, but something that could be pretty critical at this top lane especially is middle lane, a little bit of action. Engineer attempted to counter ward this ward block at the top camp there for the pole camp, but was unsuccessful. So that camp is going to be blocked for the full duration, and that does certainly hurt Pharaoh and try to kind of keep the lane in his control. So we'll keep an eye on how that maybe not only Pharaoh's going to struggle a little bit, but Corrupted Disciple, especially in comparison to game 1, he's going to have a fantastic time here.
Yeah, and Pharaoh will always still get something because of that soul. Like, he can just snipe some creeps here and there with soul and harass in the meanwhile. Which is, of course, like the power of the Pharaoh. No matter what happens. Oh, Pharaoh's...
He's out of range. Oh, no. Corrupted has to be careful. Corrupted might die. He's dead.
No way.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Humiliation indeed for Corrupted. Oh, well played by Pharaoh.
Yeah, that was insane. Like, I can't believe he actually lived there. He was so close to being in range for the last auto attack. Oh, and now Force is in a bad spot.
Gets pushed forward. The Glyph doing what he could, but is it enough? Juking around the tree. Force attempted to run out with a life tap. Goes back in, gets a little bit of lifesteal, and he will survive. Yeah, all 3 heroes, they just cannot kill the Forest. They are trying so hard.
Yeah.
They just don't have enough.
Like, what's really important here for the Sephoros, actually, is the fact that he bought the Protective Talisman. Because it protects a lot of auto attacks. Oh, he missed.
Now he's dead. Maybe.
No, Keg missed.
Never mind. Yeah, Keg misses, so that'll keep him alive, actually. All right. Well, sometimes you also gotta take what you get there too, obviously, in terms of some whiffs.
But yeah, but they're out of region for now, and Hammerstorm just bought like another mana pot to just keep spamming his Q over and over again. And I think Engineer should just play a little bit more careful, or sorry, patient with his keg. Because every time he misses the keg, that allows the Saphors to get back in XP range. While if he keeps the keg, every time he's in the stun range, that's danger, right?
It's one of those classic mind game abilities where if you're holding on to it, then it's almost better at that point. Lord Salforus, he's no keg nearby, though, so he should be fine here, although Vindicator could be in trouble. There's a TP coming in. They did not want to allow them to commit for this kill, and that'll mean he survives. Luna running in, so now we got a try versus trial lane. Corrupted Disciple going at it with Pharaoh. Pharaoh, of course, being a good heads up there. Realizing it's now 1 versus 1. Engineer is in a bad place, and yes, he's going to get killed. Lord's on force. Auto attack, that's not enough. He heals up. Are you kidding me? Don't tell me he lives again.
Oh, Rhapsody?
He is actually going to live again, and now Rhapsody could be in trouble. Vindicator running in, another couple auto attacks. Yep, the smackdown happens. Oh, Lunar Tier. They are filling themselves once again. Lord Salforus heals back up with a regen. It's taken off there a little bit, but man, this is quite the lane. Wacky lane down here.
Yeah, and like, I like this rotation a lot, because I think you can kind of leave the Corrupted in the top lane versus the Pharaoh. Pharaoh does not really have the biggest kill potential or something, although Corrupted does need to get some regen for himself to make sure that he at least is full HP. Oh, Lords of Forest.
We've seen this once or twice before, though. I feel like every time it feels like he's going to die, he doesn't. Okay, this time he actually does.
Finally!
Yeah, too much.
Yeah, but they're just bullying them out of region at this point. Oh, and that's a good keg by Engineer, actually, managing to finish off the Vindicator there. But
yep.
Luna smoking mid lane.
While that... they want to set up for a kill on the pilot here, but I was gonna say while all that's happening bottom, we really haven't touched too much on the mid lane. Speaking of that, and also top lane though, the conduit's up, and that is gonna be a kill for Corrupted. This time he ain't getting away. Meanwhile, Defiler is caught. The Unholy Expulsion is up. Is it enough to keep him alive as well as damage output? No, it's not. And there you go. That's what I was just going to mention. I mean, they've been going back and forth in that middle lane quite a bit, but now, of course, that's going to set Kraken ahead, as Corrupted will also get himself killed by neutrals because he already got the kill on Pharaoh. Bottom lane, Lord Salforus. Once again, now with no supports, although here comes a Luna. Here's a stun. However, the keg hits, and now Salforus in a horrible position. He will end up going down. And so they get another kill onto him at least, but
yeah,
action all over.
A little bit too confidently played by Saphors there. He just needs to survive, but of course you saw like some opportunity to heal up a little bit as well there, because that's also what like you're hitting your Q on enemies is as well. Like they get HP back in the form of HP regen and an opportunity to heal a lot. But meanwhile, we see the opposite happening in the mid lane right now, where the Kraken might be in trouble of getting ganked, or in danger of getting ganked. Do they see him here? I think they do, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they
Kraken's
see. Oh,
not as easy of a kill. Oh no, that's awkward. And just like, wait, this is not what was supposed to happen. I was the one setting up on you, not vice versa. So nice kill. Hammerstorm, meanwhile, using his hammer to try to take some of these creeps as they were contesting at the bottom lane. But middle lane, Pharaoh. Oh no! Oh, Imba boy, just a little off there.
That's honestly probably Rust. Pharaoh is also just a difficult hero to play. And if I'm not mistaken, Pharaoh is never really a hero that's... Oh, actually, Engineer's in trouble.
Pharaoh's coming in, though. No Wrath of the Pharaoh, of course. They do kill Engie very quickly, but Pharaoh with the Hellfire in the Mummy Wall, still very useful. Luna likely dead as a result. Likely. Tormented Soul in 10 seconds. It's not enough. Luna's going to live. Are you kidding me? How does she live? Is he going to Tormented Soul in 5, though? It doesn't matter. Luna's going to TP out, and she'll be fine.
That's very kind of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Pharaoh maxed the Q, which I generally like. I'm personally not really a Pharaoh player, but one of the better Pharaoh players that I know, Vulka. Who played for... We got like... played in What You Got's team. He tends to like max his Q as well, because the Q just does like a lot of damage if you allow it to. While the Soul is more just like slow harass damage, but you don't get any kill potential with that. By the way, they did actually swap their lanes now, with the Pharaoh going to the bottom lane, Engineer and Hammerstorm going to the top lane. So Corrupted Disciple may need to play a little bit careful, because Corrupted is not Lords of Force. He's not that... Oh, Lords of Force. Speaking of...
Oh, there's Lord Salforus. He is going to get taken out. Top lane, though. I'm watching this. Aluna running in the flank. There's the tide. And Corrupted Disciple is up. The conduit was applied. It broke quickly on a Hammerstorm. Engineer doing what he can to stall this and survive himself, let alone keep Hammerstorm alive. And it looks like mission accomplished, Engineer. Although maybe not still. The power throw snipes him out, so never mind. Good getaway there. Or attempt, but obviously not to be. But Corrupted focusing back at farming. You see Corrupted's farm. He's actually slightly ahead of the Hammerstorm now, too.
Oh, Corrupted might be in trouble. Hammerstorm going from behind here, and the Pharaoh's here as well now.
Oh, yeah, he's definitely in trouble. Conduit is ready, but he's not going to be able to get it off in time. And now he does. It starts trading damage. It's just not going to matter, though.
Yeah. I mean, the Hellfire still is going to kill him there, even if he trains all the damage. But yeah, they don't really have the biggest follow-up with the Pharaoh. In terms of, like, you know, heroes that can easily follow up from 2000 range, you know, like the Pharaoh can. If they have something like a Bensington, for example, that's a very nice follow-up on a Pharaoh initiation. But I guess they didn't really want to play around the Pharaoh too much because the Vindicator, most likely, if I had to guess. Because we would like kind of run into the same issue as we saw last game, where you jump in, Vindicate the ultimates, and that's that. Meanwhile, we do see them push bottom lane with a double damage, but in the top lane, Corrupted Disciple might be.
He's going to take the stun there, but clearly realizing quickly this was not a fight to take. Overload pop, the conduit's up, and now Rhapsody. Oh, actually, Corrupted's getting low. Hammerstorm goes back in with a hammer. Yes, finishes the job right there. Living life on the edge. Power throw in 1 second, though. Is it going to matter? If he gets Engineer, maybe.
It might snipe the Engineer.
Yeah.
Aluna has been on point with these snipes. Oh.
Yeah, bottom. That was Salforus diving past the tower. I guess it is dead, but...
I guess they committed to the tower, and Pharaoh was actually in that area setting up for that kill for a long time. And Vindicator just not having the ultimate to protect his Force there. But yeah, Force is... Like, the deaths on Force don't really matter, I will say. Because if I'm looking at the Legion jungle, I see a lot of triple stacks. And if I know one thing about Force is that he loves to farm triple stacks.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Hammerstorm also loves triple stacks, but I'm looking at the Hellborn jungle right now, and not a whole lot of that to work with, unfortunately, so...
Oh, Pharaoh?
He did, he sure is. Yep, Salforus gets some revenge. And he is now above that 300 jolt GPM mark, and perhaps more fun to come. Oh, Hammerstorm, he's in trouble. Yep, there's the tide, it gets the kill. Engineer once again going to do what he can, trying to get away, but I don't think he's getting away. You're just too fast. The Melody's not in time. Here comes Defiler, at least, to try to push them out. It's still a plus damage for Corrupted. Rail gets the kill on Rhapsody, and now he's going to Ghost Marchers away. The Unholy Explosion used for this pops a health potion on the drive. Here comes Cork to finish off Defiler. Oh, no. It just kept getting worse and worse for Vinicius. And that was the savior teammate syndrome in full effect there.
Yep, and now, like, the stacks that they just made, the first stacks of the game, cleaned up by the enemy as well. Ugh. You know, they say when it rains, it pours, and it's pouring, all right.
It is a storming here in Game 3 now. Yeah, I mean, I'm...
3 versus 5, by the way. Or 3 versus 4, sorry, I should say. Because the Sephoris and the Vindicator were in their own jungle.
Well, and the biggest part about that is that's what I said with Savior Teammate Syndrome. They were kind of trickling in one by one, so
yeah,
it wasn't really 3 versus 4.
Yeah, but yeah, you're absolutely right. I don't know how the Hammerstorm was that low. But the Corrupted Disciple with that Energizer is just kind of running them down so efficiently. And
look at this
that's a Kraken PK.
Yep, he's got another the portal key. This is getting out of hand now if you're Vinicius. Rhapsody is trying to just do what he can to survive and may do so, but obviously the damage is done and she won't even survive.
And look
Luna.
at Sunk Bob. They find
catch
him!
me if you can, and they do.
Justice!
They do catch him.
Oh, so dirty when he does that. Anyway, so Force might be in trouble here if Pharaoh... No, good port by Vindicator. Like preemptive ports by the Vindicator, setting up to save his teammate there. But yeah, like the Kraken just instantly going for the PK and making full use of it basically instantly. I'm guessing Sephorus is going to get his Dreamcatcher soon. And afterwards, since he's the carry player, I'm guessing he's gonna go for a mock. If like nothing else, right? What would you go if you were? Oh,
well, it doesn't even matter because he's third best farm in his team, but he's third farm overall in the game as well. That kind of just shows you where we're at in this game. They try to make a play that's Vinicius at the top, as you mentioned, but they're desperate and it's showing. They just go for the YOLO. It doesn't work out. Double tap happens. The Undying applied to Defiler in the back line. Defiler has to respect that. Just keeping her distance. And the Unholy Expulsion, it's like they don't even care it's activated right now. Kraken is going to catch. That's a complete wipe. We have a 13,000 gold lead plus right now for this Lunar Tier team at 15 minutes. They're just going to call it. This is a 15-minute concede in Game 3 of the Grand Finals. Lunar Tier did not drop a single game here in this tournament. They are the team to beat clearly right now on the scene.
Yep, and honestly, if I were to be given the task of like beating Lunar Tier, I would not be sure like how to go about this because they are so consistent, both in their